Pastor Blythe asked me to give a history of Labor Day and kind of an overview of what it's about. And so I'll just get right into it. Labor Day is a holiday that was first celebrated in the United States nationally in 1894. The day was meant to celebrate the hard work and perseverance of the laborers and workers in the fields, factories, and so on, as well as provide an extra day of rest coming out of the weekend, with it being held on the first Monday of September. While it's always nice to get an extra day off of our work, the main goal of the holiday was the recognition of the men that worked to provide for their families and keep the country running, and that through their combined efforts, the freest nation on earth had also become the wealthiest and most technologically advanced. Still to this day, the focus of Labor Day should remain on those who work in the most physically demanding jobs in the United States. These include oil rig workers, miners, construction workers, farmers, and many more. The labor of these relatively few people provide the food in the markets, the gasoline in our cars, streets we drive on, and just about everything you can think of. For right now, a special note of appreciation from me goes out to the firefighters who are currently battling fires across the nation, but especially in California, such as the one near Lake Tahoe right now, and who risks their lives every year to fight fires across our state and the western states. However, while writing this speech, I kept wondering the same question. What is the role of labor and work in our lives according to God? Throughout the Bible, labor is not something seen as negative or to be avoided. Rather, it's something to be accepted, fulfilled, and even to take joy in. The first appearance of work in Genesis 2:15. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. This is the first instance of man's responsibilities taking place, all the way back in the Garden of Eden. From the very beginning, God gives work for man to complete. This labor wasn't meant to be a burden on Adam. Instead, my understanding is it's meant to bring a sense of self-fulfillment and accomplishment. God didn't need us to be custodians of Eden. He just created the entire garden before. But he knew we needed to have self-worth through our accomplishments and labor. In Genesis 3:19, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, the first half of Genesis 3:19. Only after Adam and Eve partook of the forbidden fruit did labor become a necessity for our survival. Think about the wording, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread. It's essentially saying that, of course, work will be necessary from now on, but it also implies that the work will be physically demanding. You will sweat in order to be able to survive and eat. More than this, though, in Ecclesiastes 2:24, this is the quote that really touched me. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw that it was from the hand of God. You see, work doesn't have to be a burden. You need to look to both take joy in work and the fruits of your labor and work, because God gave us certain abilities and faculties that we can use on this earth for both ourselves, our family, our community, and for the good of God and His plan on earth. And no matter what you do, whether it's being a teacher or a construction worker or working on ACs, in whatever so you do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men. Colossians 3:23. It may be something simple, it may be something menial, it may be something that isn't highly regarded in our society, like a plumber. But do it. They get paid a lot, but I've never heard too much good words about being a plumber. But do it not just for yourself, not just to financially provide for your family, but do it for the Lord too.